My friends, when you feel an emotion, do you express it? Do you express it immediately? And, where I really want to take this idea is, let's say you feel angry at someone, right? Or someone comes and someone does something, they provoke you, they say something to push your buttons, or they do something. Do you lash out in anger? Or do you respond in a very stoic fashion? Now, for anyone who's not very familiar with what stoic or stoicism means, it's a very, maybe not neutral, but you're not as expressive with your emotions. So, for example, yeah, that works. A stoic, response would be someone walks up to you and just says something absolutely horrible about you or about your family. And instead of getting mad and almost giving in to their insult, you don't let it bother you. But it's weird because it's not like a fake, it's not like, man, I'm pissed, but I'm not gonna, it's you really get into a mindset of like, okay, say what you will. I'm gonna remain calm because the calm, you know what I mean? Like that's sort of like a guru meditation-y monk attitude. And I've been thinking about that a lot lately. I will 100%, and please feel free to change my mind, I think it is a lot easier to get angry than to remain calm. I think it is a lot easier to get into a fight than to not get into a fight. Don't believe me? Walk into any bar and look at someone funny. I mean, like it is. So I think there's some real value in not responding to everything, or should I say, not reacting to everything grandly, right? When something goes wrong or when something happens to you. So now, obviously, this gets us to the conversation of, well, Daniel, how do you know when to react, when not to react, right? Because you get in the situation of, let's play like schoolyard rules, right? You're in grade 6, you're living your life, another kid comes up, calls you a chicken. You're a chicken. You're blah blah blah. Right? Now, naturally, your first thought is, I gotta stand up for myself and my reputation. I gotta earn my respect. You're in grade 6, you don't know any better. But on the other hand, thinking of like this stoic act, you're going, I can't let this faze me. I have to be relaxed, right? I can't pick a fight with everyone who's gonna come up and call me a name, right? That doesn't make it, either you've been fighting all day. So I really do think you get to this interesting point of, where do you put that limit? Right? Don't get me wrong, stoicism isn't you're going to allow people to walk over you, but it's you're not going to give them the benefit of losing your mind, of losing control. And I would like to think that much of the answers in life, it goes back to moderation, right? You can keep your cool, you don't react, you don't lose your head, but if necessary, you will respond with what you hopefully deem as appropriate in that nature and in that circumstance. Jordan Peterson, Dr. Peterson, clinical psychologist, had a quote that went something like, if you have something to be said and you don't say it, then you're lying. I'm paraphrasing, but basically, like, if you're not happy about a situation, or if you think someone's an idiot, you should tell them. If you don't, that's almost like lying. And in one sense, beautiful. I love it. Studies have shown that people who articulate their thoughts are much happier. If you're upset about something, it feels so much better to tell that person, hey, listen, what you're doing right now is really making me feel upset, and this is why. On the other hand, again, you can't go around, you're going to talk to a lot of stupid people, right? And there's a bunch of quotes out there in philosophy and stoicism that says, listen, a fool is a fool. But if you go and you try to argue with a fool, what does that make you? What does that make you? Because he's not going to understand. And he's not going to understand, but you're still going to put your time and energy in to argue with this guy. Why are you wasting your time? Right? So I think moderation really nails it, my friends. Take this with a grain of salt. Use it carefully.